one for these. Oh, we were going to get the bell. I forgot to get the bell.
What are you going to get the bell
I
for?
was going to ring the bell, so when we start to argue, I can ring the bell. Oh, did you guys just hear that? We don't argue.
Oh,
though.
we don't know. Hi, guys. It's the Bickersons. That's right, folks.
We don't argue. What do we need a bell for?
The Bickersons, the Roperts, whatever it is. This is Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Your favorite hour on Thursdays, lunchtime fun with Tony Ocean and Laura Ocean. Guys, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, but mostly it's dedicated to the great people like you who take the time and watch this show. You. That's right.
You.
It's showtime. Woo! Let's go to work. It's Thursday, Ocean's Pit. Laura Ocean is in the house, and hello, everybody. I hope you're having an incredible day, and I hope you're getting ready for a great weekend. And I can't believe it's August 22nd already. Yesterday it was a little chilly, and not chilly, but you can feel
Oh, it was beautiful.
the fall is coming, and summer flying by so fast. Guys, I'm glad you guys tuned in today, and we're going to have a little fun. We're going to have a little not agreeing with each other and little puns here and there.
We do not agree.
But that's just a part of the love and the fun that we're having here on Ocean's Pit Monday through Friday at noon. So let's get right to our sponsors, our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place, buy local, shop local. Guys, Norridge, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and Mesa, Arizona. Now, guys, 50% all lawn, 40% off all outdoor decorative chimes, patio sets, lowest of the season. And here's what you guys got to understand. I know people, you were pushing all this summer stuff, but remember, why not buy it now? Store it, and then you'll have brand new furniture and everything you need for next year at these great discount prices. Also, folks, let's not forget to grill your ace off. Very simple. Buy that patio furniture, but get that grill. Just by saying grill your ace off, you get $20, 20% off that grill purchase. Don't wait for next year to get a new grill. That's Ace is the place, buy local, shop local. Helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods, our good friends from Ace. Laura Ocean's in the house. Laura, how are you doing today?
I'm great, dear. How are you?
Wow, dear, how are you? What something? It was someone. Some. You got news that you're going to tell me to butter me up?
We slept in this morning.
8 o'clock.
Tony and I never sleep late.
Yeah, I've never slept till
Gianna
8
comes in our room to say goodbye this morning, and it's Tony, me, Zoe, Bella, and Mia, all still sleeping at 7:15.
But I went to bed last night at 8:30. I go upstairs early sometimes because
I'm watching TV.
Well, no, listen.
No, we had Kellen last night.
And then we stayed up a little bit. But I figure sometimes, if I go up, I like to read. Either it's my Kindle, but I got some graphic novels I'm reading. So the graphic novels,
I won't tell you what the graphics are.
Since I can't see, I have to keep the light on. And when she's sleeping next to me, I know that's got to be a little annoying when she's trying to sleep. So I go up there a little an hour or two.
He just doesn't want to be bothered by me when I watch my TV program.
Well, you know what? Because she's got some dumb stuff that she watches. I mean, it's just
and his is so entertaining.
At least mine changes.
I have to say though, that Breaking Bad you've been watching, I know it's all going on. Middle of the afternoon, I'm hearing what's happening, so I go out there and I kind of look at it, and he's sound asleep, and here's me.
Well, you know what? Put it this way: it was 2013, and you know me, I'm always late in watching shows. It was huge, and it's fantastic. You know about the whole story, but anyway, And I'm at the last 2 episodes.
Well, you missed what happened yesterday because you were sleeping.
Yeah, but when I
You
go back
wouldn't
and
have
I
even
rewatch
believed
it, I go back and watch it like you do with Bachelor when you fall asleep the minute it's on.
Monday night, he goes to bed early because he doesn't want to watch My Bachelor. Whatever.
Who likes to watch The Bachelor? It's like watching
Whatever.
dry paint. I
fall
mean, like
asleep
paint dry.
on the couch, and this is honest to God's true story. I probably rewound about 3 times because I woke back up. I had to fast forward all the way back to figure out who she let go. I fall asleep while I'm fast forwarding, wake up. I had to redo it like 3
Garbage.
times
That's what that is.
till I finally seen who she let go, and then I can go to bed.
Oh, when are you going to let him go? And I loved her. I loved him so much. I can't believe he's gone. After you said that, the 2 other guys you met 2 days
She's
ago.
been doing good here.
Well, what does she know?
Albert's
All
in the house, and Vince,
Ronnie
and
B, Packy, Vince Ramondi, Jerry
Jams.
Jams, Kathy, Nina. Kathy
I just
Nakunda
did that.
from Nashville.
I
How are
know.
you doing? Guys, there we go.
Hi, Kathy,
Stop
Nina.
touching
Well, then
stuff.
do it.
Because we lost that. See how that works?
It says Toby.
Leave. Yeah, but no,
It says
it's not.
Toby.
Okay.
Look, at least you can see me now. Now I'm covered.
All right. Well, you know
Here's
what?
me.
I go through that every day.
I'm
Now
gonna feel
listen,
like
anyway,
Wilson.
just look up and
Am
you're
I
fine.
Wilson?
You look fine. Let's get the story. We only got an hour here, folks. Now, remember, since we are here having a good time on Thursdays, let's get to another sponsor, our good friend. Tell her about Mary Grievous, honey.
Oh, our friend Mary, who's she's a jack of all trades. Let's start with that.
Absolutely.
She's definitely a real estate professional. And whether you are putting your home on the market or you're just looking for your dream home, you need to call Mary at 630-688-1725.
Yes, or go to mgrievous at starkre.com. That's Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Also available to assist buyers, sellers for sale by owners and expired listings.
And
Mary.
when we talk about Mary,
Isn't that a song? And
oh,
talk
no,
about Mary.
no, something about Mary.
Something about Mary.
Don't even talk about that.
No, not that one. It's a song. I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking
anyway,
about the movie.
The movie, yes. Then we need to talk about NTD Vacations, and Mary's also in charge of that, and the Chicago Music Cruise 2025. You know what? We talk about this every day on our show, 5 days a week, and people think it might be a broken record, but this is something that we need everyone who watches the show, whether you're watching it at 12 o'clock noon or you watch it later on in the day. It's a great event to come out and see some great, beautiful parts of the country. It's a great way to enjoy and greet some great entertainment. So let me tell you one more time. Royal Caribbean Cruise Line Oasis of the Seas, March 22nd to March 30th, 2025. Fort Lauderdale, Carousel, Aruba, and Coco Key, Bahamas. And entertainment is just getting better and better and better. Mojo's Jukebox, my rock band. Tony Ocean in the main event band with Ron Starr also. Let's not forget Hillbilly Rock Stars, the #1 country band in the city of Chicago. How about my good friend Frankie Hollywood Rodriguez from GCI? Mark Odette and Yacht Rock. Let's not forget Wendy Thompson with her tribute to Britney Spears and Marilyn Monroe. And last but not least, I forgot the Jersey Girls, all 3 of them. 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 of them, and Seventh Heaven, of course, the ringleaders. So go to NTD Vacations. Give Mary a call at 630-688-1725 or go to chicagomusiccruise.com and say, put in Tony Ocean.
And I don't know about you, but I've traveled a lot in my day, but I have never been to Aruba. So when I seen Aruba was on this particular one, which Mary keeps talking about Curacao, she said it's just as beautiful. So I am looking forward to both of those locations.
I've never been to Carousel, but I've been to Aruba many times.
Yes,
We performed there many times. It's taking a lot.
You have to hit show.
Show, is that how that works? So that's a lot of stuff. You want to jump on the party. And Robert Provenzano, Lilia, how you doing? I'm at the Titanic. I'm on the Titanic. I think we just hit an iceberg. Dennis coming up. Wasn't Clinton great last night? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Dennis also his birthday coming up Saturday.
Oh, tomorrow's Joey's birthday.
Our son
Joey tomorrow.
Have a tremendous Thursday. Danny knows that. Guys, right? I got Danny on the line. Ruby Whiskers. What is it? It's an animal shelter for dogs. And we're doing a big fundraiser to raise money for Ruby Whiskers. We're going to be at the Tap House in Lamont, Monday, September 30th. I'll be the MC. Daryl Armenstad. We got Louis Pipes. We got Kim Peterson LeFew. We've got Frank Felix Greco. Ronnie B. Elvis. There's going to be a lot of people. They can wait. And it's going to be a lot of fun. All the money's going to go to Ruby Whiskers Tap House in Lamont, Illinois, Monday, September 30th.
Not Lamont again.
Lamont. That's right. So a lot of good things to talk about here, folks. Honey, let's get to real fast. The Yankees again. The Yankees beat the Chicago Cubs 8-1. Woo! It's a great day, folks. Also, today is National Senior Citizens Day.
Well, you're close, hon.
Very close. So let's give it up for all our seniors out there. Very much. Congratulations on Senior Day. And it's a lot of fun. Now, we want to thank Sherry Winkleman. Yesterday was on the show. Boy, Patsy Cline tribute, Marilyn Monroe tribute, Connie Francis tribute. She got a new movie coming out called Bingo Heist that she wrote herself. It's going to be great. So Sherry was on the show yesterday, so that was a lot of fun. Tonight, folks, will be at Positano's in Oak Brook. It's the jumping place on Thursdays when we're there one Thursday a month with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. And then Friday, tomorrow, we'll be with Daryl Armenstad at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. That's at 8 o'clock, kid. And let's not forget Saturday. Saturday's the big one. A lot of people wait for this all year long.
Yes,
it's called Mars Resort in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. 4 o'clock. I've been getting emails and texts and phone calls. Save me a table. I cannot.
They do not allow it anymore. They haven't in years, actually.
Ever when Don was the old owner, I would call him the week of and say, need a 6, I need an 8, I need a 10, I need a 15. When Scott took over, they changed it. It made sense because a lot of people who live around the area, they can't even get seats even if you want to get there early. So get there early, 4 o'clock. It's going to be a batch. Jerry Jams, Tony Toto, yours truly. And who else is going to show up? Who knows? But it's at Mars Resort, right on the water. It's going to be a lot. All right, folks.
They're at the exhibit tour, the Titanic exhibit tour.
Is that the one at Volvo? Is that the one that's Volvo? Well, they have an exhibit tour at Volvo.
They have dinosaurs outside when you drive by.
Oh, they have dinosaurs, tanks, ships. I love it over there at Volvo. And they got a great
Volvo.
Volvo
is a car.
Yeah, that too. All right, folks. So Laura Ocean's in the house. Let's take care of another sponsor that you found while you're doing your investigating and stuff. It's Deutsch Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550. Tell Sal, Tony O sent you. And honey, tell them about Laura Ocean Solutions.
As you guys all know, if you are accepting credit cards, you are definitely paying more than you should be. You contact me and I would definitely be able to put those profits back into your pocket. Contact Laura Ocean Solutions or just private message me. It doesnn't hurt you. Just get an analysis. See what you're paying. I know I can save you money.
And when you shop in Laura Ocean Solutions, you'll never have to shop again. Absolutely. It's good. And it's another way of buying local and shopping, staying with a mom and pop organization. And that's what it's about. What do you got there?
Yes, Dennis. Laura Ocean will be in the house there.
The whole family will be at Mars.
The whole family will be there.
This Saturday. It's going to be crazy.
That's the one date everybody looks forward to.
They love that too. I think Bill Saratella is watching. If you are, Bill, how you doing, my good friend?
All right.
I don't know. Someone said hi, Bill Saratella.
Bill
saying hi, Bill Saratella. All right, what do you got, honey, on your list of fun?
Right.
Anything good and exciting?
Well, we'll get into some of that, but should we start at the beginning?
Yeah, you need to start because then you don't forget. See how that's
I was going to go backwards.
That's okay.
Because this is a controversy. So
Depends.
It could be a controversy when it says when you're psycho, when you moved on and remarried, but you won't drop your ex-husband's last name.
Now, listen.
Well,
I think if you have kids, and sometimes I can understand that. But if you don't have kids and you keep the husband or whatever his last name, there must be one reason. He's either a celebrity.
No.
He's rich. He's got cash.
No.
Why?
No.
Why not change it?
Kids.
If you have no kids, excuse me, that you didn't hear what I said.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening. I don't listen to you.
If you have kids, and you breaking up, I can understand you keep the last name for the kid's sake. I understand that. But if you're married and didn't have kids, why keep the last name?
I wouldn't.
Right? If your last name was
Smith.
no, Clooney, and you married George, and you're going to keep his last name if you had no kids? Sarah Clooney, just say that was his wife's name because you want to relate.
Name recognition. And truthfully, guys, at
Thank
this
you.
stage of the game, changing my name, even going just to Laura Carraro when it was time, it was a lot. There's too many things at our age to change your name. That's the hard part. That's why I hyphenated because, well, number one, for my children, I never would have changed my name. I wasn't even going to take his name at all.
Yeah.
But I thought it was the right thing to do. But yes, that's definitely.
But you also took the stage name too. So you're a lot of people know you as Laura Ocean.
But
Don't even know you as Laura Carraro.
People call me Mrs. Ocean, and I'm not, that's not even a real name. Keep it for healthcare and pensions, right, Kevin?
Kevin Burke from I think you're in California, my good buddy Kevin. I hope you're doing well, my good friend. We miss you, pal. You're watching Ocean's Pitch. So that's it. It could have named, it could either way.
But they say when you're psycho when. I'm not psycho.
Oh, psycho. All right. You're not psycho. Hey, guys, think about it. 65 years ago today, President Eisenhower.
Yes, Craig, unless it's your professional name for a while. And
there you go, Craig.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Let's think about it.
Yeah.
My websites, everything say Laura Ocean now.
Yeah.
What happens if we get a divorce?
It's been 7 years. If she didn't kill me yet,
I'm going to be a bigger psycho then.
Wait a minute. She hasn't killed me yet, and I got her name on my arm. So what does that tell you? So
let's talk a psycho.
Let's go find another Laura then, guys. Hey, 65 years ago today, honey, President Eisenhower made Hawaii the 50th state. 65 years ago, Hawaii became a state. The 50th,
wow.
The 50th state.
The 50th state.
The 50th state. And one other thing for her, honey. Smelling an orange. Listen to this, folks. Smelling an orange. It helps decrease anxiety, depression, and anger by smelling and sniffing an orange.
All right, Jams, did you hear that? We're going to put one in his bag. So when he's at a gig and things start
I don't have anxiety, I don't have depression, and I don't have anger.
Anger at this, if something goes wrong, I'm saying.
Well, everybody gets pissed off.
Well, then we got to carry an orange in your bag.
Carry an orange, but I never see some of this stuff. You think that
I don't have depression, but I could definitely
right around the house. That people might have oranges at the house. Just I don't know why that would be the reason why that does that, but. Hey, beautiful people.
Me
Emo
too. I need
Florida.
I need a bushel full.
You need a bushel full. All right, what do you got there, honey?
So this is just a little
oh my God
fact. The founding fathers, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but yes. Thomas Jefferson,
Freemason,
John Adams,
Freemason,
James Monroe,
Freemason,
all died on July 4th.
Not all on the same day, folks.
Did you know that though?
No, I did not.
I did not know that either.
You are correct, sir. You are correct.
Don't say this isn't the little show about big things.
We like
that's
to tell
big
you about
information.
That. That's interesting stuff there, honey. Very interesting. How about another little tidbit there? Go ahead. On Oh My God facts.
Did you know if two pieces of metal touch in space, they are stuck together permanently? These are true facts, people.
Like Gorilla Glue. How about this, folks? Now, have you ever went out and ate like what do you call it?
Wait, did I just see Carol Brandolino? Did we just say hello?
I don't. Hi, Carol. I don't know if I didn't see her.
I thought I just seen her and then it went away.
I did not see her. But if you are there, Frankie Setta, how you doing?
Hi guys.
There she is, Carol Brandolino. Don't forget, she'll be back with us this Tuesday on Twisted Tuesday. All right, wild game, honey. Have you ever ate wild game of any kind? The Hidden Gem will be back again for the venison backstrap, yummy, not to mention the cornbread carousel and apple walnut gazanzo salad. But listen to this. Here's some of the things at this restaurant. That too. All right, guys. The name of the restaurant is called the Wild Side. It is it's in Tennessee. But listen to this. Snake bite. Here is just one of the things on the menu. Jalapeno seasoned snake sausage served in a burrito roll covered with red sauce, mozzarella cheese, and jalapenos. Snake sausage. How about venison backstrap? Sliced venison backstrap grilled to perfection, served over caramelized onions and mushrooms. The bison burger. Let me tell you something. I went to South Dakota. We went to the zoo there. And it said bison burger. It was a big burger. So I figured they called it bison burger because it was big. I bit into this thing. It was the worst tasting shit. I put ketchup. I put mustard. I put Jack Daniels. Anything to get rid of that taste. And I couldn't get rid of it. Now I realize I'll never have a bison burger again. But did you ever eat that shit?
I had, what's the one that's, it tastes like chicken, but it's greasier? Deer?
Tastes like chicken and greasier.
Ostrich?
Could
something.
be.
I tasted something and I'm like, I couldn't.
Ostrich is very good. I had ostrich
but
meat.
what's greasier than chicken? But it's like a chicken, but greasier. I forgot. Craig, I had to just crack up. So if we get a divorce, I have to change my name to Lake.
Yeah. Or Pond. You can be Laura Pond.
Yeah, or Laura Rivers.
Or Laura Rivers. Like our son Tony, we call her Laura Rivers.
Tony Rivers.
We're in the same room together. He says Rivers Ocean. Yeah. So,
yeah.
There you go. Emil, Florida's in the house. How you doing? So yeah, game stuff at its finest. Yes, elk, deer.
Elk, that's it. Or deer, yeah. I think.
Oh, the way bison jerky's good. For some reason, that is good. Skunk, never had that.
Hey, Jeanette.
I think that's what Democrats eat. You're correct, Dennis. I mean, skunk. I'm talking about, and you guys just let me pig wings.
Venison chili.
Let me just
duck, Richard. That was it.
That's it, duck.
It's duck.
Let me just clarify this because you know what I'm saying to Democrats, Republicans. I know it's a political thing, but listen.
What are we talking about? Politics? We're talking about meat.
Because Dennis said skunk is what Democrats eat. New Democrats. Let's put it this way, because the old Democrats, to be honest with you, our grandfathers Democrats and our fathers Democrats, them and the Republicans, they got together to try to make the country great. This Democrats are a little fucked up. This particular regime and people. But that's it. Boyd, I remember when you used to be funny. Oh, well, of course, you know, I got to have a bad day every now and then, or a couple days, Boyd. But thank you for your input, brother. I hope you're doing well. What do you got, honey?
Well, tipping. Okay, we talk about the cheap people. We talk about the cheap people. Tipping is actively discouraged in New Zealand, Singapore, Thailand, and Japan.
And in Europe. Certain places in Europe, when they come,
they do not want you to tip. Kathy, how are you?
Kathy, how you doing? They don't like to. They don't like it. Look at this. The New York Post, honey. This is right up your alley. Passenger gets kicked off the flight for refusing to put his $3,000 Louis Vuitton handbag on the floor, and they were kicked off the flight, according to the New York Post. You have a handbag that's worth $3,000. Number one, you're a wet job. Why would you be bringing it on the plane? Number one, Jerry, Democrats were the citizens. These Democrats are opening the borders and others, etc. Thank you, James. So, first of all, would you spend $3,000 on a handbag? A handbag, $3,000. You know, you can get like. If you spend like maybe $100 or $200, you can have 6 or 7 handbags.
True.
Why $3,000?
True.
And you got kicked off the plane.
I have to say, back in the day, it used to be so much cooler to have them because now there's so many knockoffs that I feel like half the time you don't know if they're real or not anyway. So why are we spending the money to do it? But Jan and I went to, remember when you were there?
New York.
We were in New York.
We went in the alley and we got all that stolen. I mean, we got all that discount stuff.
Oh, no, you weren't for our road trip. We went to the real Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, but wait a minute. You did too. When we went to one of those stores when you and Gianna.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Is that when she bought hers?
She bought hers there.
Okay,
we were there. Then we went to the alley and we got the other shit.
Status symbol.
Then my buddy Madison in the alley and we got that stolen shit. I remember that.
Hi, Helen.
Helen, I hope you're doing well. Yes, that's right. So what do you got here, honey? That's good. That's a good stuff.
Okay. According to People magazine, don't shoot the messenger, but it sounds like it could be very cool if it's true. But a 15-year-old creates a soap that could possibly prevent skin cancer or treat skin cancer. He is being recognized and they're honoring a 15-year-old for his contribution to potentially helping treat and cure skin cancer.
His name is Hemmen
Bekele, Bekele.
And he's 15 years old.
What did we bring today?
15. Oh.
Oh, it's a new flavor, everyone.
Oh,
Let's see.
We had something about Starbucks on the show today. Look at that.
Oh.
A new flavor.
Started today.
Pumpkin's back, people. Pumpkin's back at Starbucks. And don't look at my nails. I'm going this afternoon.
Isn't
Dang,
pumpkin
dang,
a little
dang.
early? It's not till October.
No, pumpkin's never early. Thank you, sister.
There you go, Natalie. Real or fake is the question about everything in life these days. Herbie, you're absolutely right. It's crazy. You don't know anything anymore. But yeah, so interesting stuff. Yes.
Right, Carol?
A 15-year-old. That's pretty cool. According to Fox 32 News, nearly 24 people were injured after fire broke out in a Ferris wheel in a music festival in Germany. These Ferris wheels, I'm afraid of those things. They get up and you get stuck and then they stop and then the thing starts moving. I'm not a Ferris wheel guy and I'm not a roller coaster guy.
I'm not a roller coaster. I could do the Ferris wheel, but I got to sit really still and I don't even want to look down.
Yeah, because if it moves,
yes,
God
I don't want it to
forbid,
rock.
right?
Like a roller coaster.
The only roller coaster I liked was a Kittyland one, and I rode it till it closed, even when I was a little Tony Diana.
Yes,
Starbucks
Tony. We're going to have Starbucks as our new
well,
sponsor.
they should, especially
Ocean Pitch.
after you find out what the CEO did of Starbucks, and we'll talk about that.
Don't be talking about Starbucks.
I'm just telling you what they did. I'm talking about a greedy person. We'll talk about that. Anyway, let's think about Armando's Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois, by local Danny Mazzi, and Mike and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, honey.
Oh,
What
the
do you got?
world, the Tilt-A-Whirl, Carol. I used to love that.
Yeah,
Kathy,
that's pretty funny.
The Tilt-A-Whirl, yes.
Yeah, that's
All
funny
right,
too.
Fox 32 News. It's saying that there's a mysterious bug bite that could be from mites feeding on cicada eggs. Whether or not this is, again, bed bugs, all that stuff. But
Everybody has them.
what are you talking about? Don't even say that.
I'm going to tell you guys something. We don't even pretend to scan and stuff. We don't know about our sheets. But how about the commercial, not the TV show where they went into hotels, big luxury, expensive hotels with that red light, and they showed.
No, I thought that was semen on the
whatever
bread.
it was, whatever it is.
Not
You got to
bed
look
bugs.
at
I'd
that
rather
stuff.
them
You
have
got to
bed bugs.
clean that stuff all the time, especially with in and out. The doors open. You never know what comes in the house. It's crazy.
Yeah, but a bed bug, isn't that? I don't know what they're caused from.
I knew Bedbug Billy once. We owed him money in high school. Anyway, here it is, son. This is a Business Bulls. There you go. Sleeping close to someone you love can make it easier to fall asleep, decrease depression, and help you live longer.
It's kind of hard when you have 3 dogs in the middle of you.
That's true. I remember when we first have to hold hands to fall asleep.
We used to hold hands to fall asleep. And back in the day, even if you're just touching a toe or touching
a leg or something.
Now we have this bed that is completely, one could go up, down. We're both doing Bedbug Willie.
There you go. Hubby has them, then Dill, and
Jill
then
has
they
them,
say put
and
lots
they
of peroxide on there.
Hubby has then Dill them. They said put
They aren't bed bugs. I know at least 10 bites. This array, they are mites.
Mites. Oh.
Dum dum dum. It's called the oak leaf mite. They feed off
of
cicada
eggs and got about 12 bites. Oh
God, Craig, you got about that's that. We haven't got any bites yet, but my God, you got to be careful out there, folks.
How do you get rid of them? I know.
Clorox. You know what you do? You pour.
Wait, didn't someone say peroxide, or what did someone just say?
No, you take lighter fluid and pour it on there, and as they come out, you start stabbing them, and that's how that works.
Well, you just pour. No. You pour lighter fluid, and then
kerosene,
you just light them
and light them on
and
fire,
then you just set your bed on fire,
and
then
your legs on fire. Yeah, interesting stuff.
Okay,
there you go.
Signs of a high vibration person.
Now, she'll tell me, and I'll see if I qualify in these.
Peroxide, that's it, Carol. Number 5.
Number 5.
You irritate toxic people just by being your true and authentic self.
That's me. I got that one. Number 5.
Yeah, baby. 4. You can feel the energy of the room shift when you walk in.
Yep. Certain places. Yeah, that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, bounce cheeks too. Okay, sorry. 3. Random strangers love to come to you and talk and tell you their life stories.
Happens sometimes.
I was going to say,
Sometimes.
Number 2, people stare at you in public.
Yeah, I get that sometimes too. Look at that lousy hairpiece. Yeah.
And one,
Yes.
animals feel safe in your presence.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm all one.
I was going to say,
I'm fun, 5 for 5.
I think you are a high vibration person.
There you go. See, you learn a lot of stuff here, folks. Hey, how are public schools these days, as they're teaching the weird shit you hear about? I'm trying to get a teacher on the show. I reached out to a few of my friends that I know, lady friends and guy friends that are teachers, and I want to get them on the show just to see what's going on in this crazy world that we're living in now, what these people are teaching the kids with the Furbies and all this bullshit and getting your sex change when you're 11 and all this crap, and it's okay. I just want to know where it's at, and when they have the tampon dispenser in the men's bathroom and all this shit that's happening in school. You hear about it all the time, honey. What is going on with this world?
If I knew and if I had the answers, we would have a very popular show here.
Yeah, but we don't know. I don't think anybody knows. I think that's the problem. I think it's just crazy, and it's just getting more and more and more and more out of control. And who knows? What do you got there, hon?
But life is a balance.
Life is a balance.
Between holding on and letting go. I like that.
I like that one.
When your so-called friends avoid you or block you, it's because they did you dirty and can't face you. Karma is coming.
Karma is coming, not to get confused with Camel Toe Harris. She's not coming. But karma has no calendar.
That's for sure.
How about this, folks? The vagina.
The who?
The vagina. Here is something we need to know about the vagina. Men and women, very, very important. The vagina is the best engine.
Vagina. Is there R in there?
Vagina. Vagina. Okay, the vagina. Here it is, folks. The best engine in the world.
Oh, jeez.
It can be started with one finger. It's self-lubricating. It takes any size piston. And it changes its own oil every 4 weeks. It's only a pity that the management system is so fucking temperamental. You see, these are facts. It wasn't like it's sickening. It's just facts. This is the vagina. See?
It's the vagina. Okay, good.
Hi, Ronco's Pocket Pal.
Yeah, I'm like, really?
The vagina.
Yes, Boyd. Rubber machines in the woman's bathroom.
There you go. Thank you, Boyd. Think about it. Speaking of Kamala Harris, honey.
Nobody was speaking of him. I know, Carol.
I know how this is.
Carol.
As much of this woman is a real liar. Listen to this. Kamala Harris says she smoked weed in college while listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Now, this is what our vice president, or person who's running for president now, Kamala Harris says she smoked weed in college while listening to Tupac and Snoop. Here's a lying woman that she is. She graduated in 1986, honey. Snoop's first album didn't come out till 1993. And Tupac's first album didn't come out till 1991. Kamala. All right, just the facts, folks. Just stating facts. What do you got, honey?
Even the ones, people, that think that you think would say, nah, they would never do that. Will do that to you.
Richard, that still doesn't make her black. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Oh, crazy. Right, honey?
It is.
Let's get to another sponsor. Buy local, shop local with our good friends from Gorelli Pavement Services. Family owned and operated. They service areas include Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, specializing in parking lots, both asphalt, concrete work. They do repairs, replacements, seal coating, crackling, lot painting. They're a 5-star rating. Call today to speak to a knowledgeable representative at 815-271-5835 and tell them Tony O sent ya. And to keep up in that tradition of buy local, shop local, how about our good friends from Jack Vena Landscaping? They offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring and fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They offer plant design service and installation, servicing the North Shore for 44 years. Call Tommy at 847-432-5266. And Cousin Tommy, we miss you. I hope you're doing well, brother, out there. Ocean Spit, all these great.
I think Cousin Tommy's coming on Saturday.
Oh, let's see. I don't know. I did not know that. I've not talked about Madame who? Madame President? What an idiot that woman is. All right, honey, what do you got?
What I got is
Yes.
All right, look, I'm going off to something real
Delusional, you
stupid.
people. Go ahead.
Almonds are members of the peach family.
I did not know that almonds are a member of the peach family.
So be careful of one more thing.
Yes, honey.
Brandy.
Brandy.
Are there any brandy drinkers out there?
No, but I knew Brandy. She was a stripper once in grade school.
Brandy is the liquor most likely to cause the most severe hangover.
Oh,
FYI.
See, a lot of stuff to talk about. How much time does it
See,
take?
this is why it's the little show about big things.
Guys, listen to this. Cool. How much time does it take to digest food? We just got 4 things here. Nuts take 180 minutes. Milk products take 120 minutes. Water takes no minutes. And potatoes take 90 to 120 minutes to digest. You know that?
Interesting.
Did you know that black pepper cannot be digested?
I heard
it
that
stays
before.
in your body forever.
I have
Black
heard that.
Pepper.
Pepper.
What do you got, honey? Is that a thing that you're looking at? Or
I've heard the backyard had motion, so I was looking.
All right. Interesting stuff, folks. Don't forget now, next week on the 28th of August, we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle with Double T Tony Toto outdoor patio. On the 29th, we'll be at Pasta Mia outside in Bartlett outdoor patio. And August 30th, we'll be at the Taste of Melrose Park. Rat Pack, Ocean's Rat Pack kicking it off at 7 o'clock till 8:15 or something. And then Tony Ocean and the Main Event Band hit after that on the Parodi stage right next to the food, right next to the booze, right next to the bathroom. That's why it's always so crowded there. Main stage is great, but you have to walk forever to get food, bathroom, and all that stuff. So that's the 30th. And let's not forget September 1st, Tony Ocean, the Main Event Band, September Fest in Schaumburg. 7 o'clock, one of my favorite festivals next to the Taylor Street Festival and the Melrose Park Festival. All right, what do you got, hon?
Julie Jules said her mom used to love brandy. I used to love Brandy Alexander's.
I never had a Brandy Alexander.
With the ice cream?
Mm.
Is that the Alexander with the ice cream?
Gotta have something in it. Are you reading some stuff here, or should I keep going here?
Keep going, dear.
You're leaving.
Done.
You're done? That was
My
it?
wife needs always winning. I almost stretch out loud.
Yes. Yeah. You already read that one. Okay, honey, here you go. How many have you done this? Spoiled pet test. This is for you, honey. Are we ready?
Dad.
You say hello to your pet before anybody else.
Wait, you what?
You say hello to your pet before
yeah.
anybody else.
Oh, yeah.
You sign a birthday Christmas cards from your pet.
No.
Your pet is allowed to sit on the sofa.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Your pet gets birthday presents. Yes.
Yep.
You've canceled plans because of your pet.
Or not gone to things because, I guess
You
so.
refuse to move if your pet is asleep next to you.
Last night.
You get pets Christmas gifts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And your pet is allowed to sleep in the bed.
Yep.
So you had 1 point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 7 points out of 8.
Literally last night, I don't know what it was, but Zoe cuddled up so hard into me that I literally had this much room. I was so uncomfortable. I wake up.
This time I had the room, but she did.
It's like 2 a.m, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get comfortable. A little while later, 2:20. A little while later, 3 o'clock. I did not sleep well, but I didn't want to upset her.
But we slept till 8 o'clock. We slept late. We were talking about this country. At one time, this country was the greatest country in the world. I mean, it is still a great country compared to all the other countries. Carol, goodbye, my dear friend. I hope you're doing well. All right, so listen
You're
to
going
this.
out, Carol. You go, girl.
You go, girl.
I hope you're doing well, Carol.
A German. I got a couple stories about China and Germany before the
Julie,
end
with
of the
ice
hour.
cream.
That is
Sorry.
good. There's a couple stories about the different parts of the country. Listen to this.
I'm listening.
A German startup company is freezing dead bodies to revive them in the future for $200,000. So you're freezing a body after it dies. No, it's going to freeze the body,
Okay.
and that's going to revive it in the future.
Mm.
But you have to be alive too, or you won't even know if it's alive, right?
Excuse me?
Never mind. Let's get right
That
to
was
another story,
stupid.
folks. It's crazy. Yeah, Europeans' first startup to buy others a freezer bottling liquid nitrogen, hoping future
Oh, Carol,
technology
that's
can
wonderful.
revive you, despite the $200 price tag. All right, since you're not listening,
I'm sorry.
get-
Carol just wrote clear margins. Just heard news today. Thank you, God.
God bless you,
Yes, Carol.
I'm glad you're well, my dear
So
friend.
glad to hear.
So what do you want for Christmas this year? Well, lately I've been really into groceries, gas, utilities, stuff like that, because you Democrats make this world so expensive. Yes.
It's Thursday.
This regime. Well, I'm just talking facts. I just know what
This is still Thursday.
But I
enough.
know what my gas was 4 years ago to compare to
Do we
now.
all know this already? Old news.
No, this just came up on my thing.
Old news.
It's still the news until we change it.
Janice, your dog Lucy is the only girl that jumps everyone I walk in the door.
Every
Jumps
time I walk in the door.
so is Zoe. She's bad that
She's
way.
really bad and
Yeah.
barks, and they all bark. Honey, a gold bar now is worth
$1 million.
$1 million for the first time. Wow. The gold bar. Remember that guy came by the house yesterday, a couple of weeks ago,
They
selling the
said,
gold?
yeah. So what, at our garage sale, this guy comes over and he was asking if we wanted to sell some gold, and of course, we didn't give him anything crazy,
We
but a
got some
couple
stuff.
pieces. But he was giving good money for them. So
Yeah.
I
And he
think
says gold is what you're supposed to invest
we
in
sold
now.
the most. That's where we made the most money on that garage sale.
How about it?
Of the
Hey,
pieces
guys,
of gold.
this is an interesting story, honey. 54% of dog owners will end their relationships if their dog doesn't like their partner. Well, I don't know. I mean, speaking of loud noises and barking and divorces, Jennifer Lopez files a divorce from Ben Affleck after 2 years of marriage.
Don't you wonder what happens in these people's lives?
Boy. Here's one for you and you women listening out there. There's nothing that turns a woman off faster than a man that blanks. Honey, question is to you. There's nothing that turns a woman off faster than a man that what? And this doesn't really have a right or wrong answer. It just depends on the woman that's asking the question. When you dated your whole life or whatever happens, what is something that one man or any man would have done to really turn you off?
Stupidity.
Well, stupidity, really? I mean, come on.
Brags. Yes, Kathy. Brags.
Brags, okay.
I like that too.
That's not really much. All you guys got, tell her what to do. Oh, Herbie, there's a good one. When a guy tells
you what to do.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. When he doesn't shower.
Yeah.
Always
that
winning.
would
You're
be
right
one.
about that. That would be one. But really, I thought there'd be a hell of a lot more
I
coming
know.
out of
I'm
your
trying
mouth.
to.
No penis. That would work too.
Cheats. Yes, Kathy.
Cheats. No penis.
Absolutely controlling.
Controlling. Lies.
Lies.
Cheats.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the top 5.
Yes, absolutely. I know. I could sit there and tell you what I do want, but all of a sudden now I
Yeah,
I
these are
don't
the
want.
ones that get. Okay, all right. Newsmax. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. might suspend his independent presidential campaign and endorse former President Donald Trump. Kennedy's running mate Nicole Shedden says in an interview, would be interesting to see if Robert Kennedy Jr. because he's running independently now.
Yes.
And he's running independently now, and see if he goes tap on the top of the head. There you go. It's just facts, folks. If he endorses Trump, that's just facts. That's all it is. And here we go again. One more thing. We were talking about the Democratic convention, folks. No surprise. Kamala Harris helped ruin California. Her and a corrupt Nancy Pelosi, another disgraceful person in the Italian-American community. It's a sin that she's Italian. During the 2-night stay of the Democratic convention, California delegates choose to pass instead of casting their votes for Kamala Harris. This is in California where she's from.
Ciao, Vince Amore.
Vince Amore, honey, come on, throw something into this.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Anything that you come up with. How about China unveils the world's first hospital with robot doctors capable of treating 3,000 patients daily, honey. The world's first AI hospital.
Artificial intelligence.
Excuse me. Thank you. Where robot doctors can treat 3,000 patients a day has been unveiled in China, dubbed the Agent Hospital.
Remember in the cruise? So last year when we went on that cruise, there was a bar that actually was done by robots.
Pouring the
that
booze.
poured your drink. So I think, and didn't they say there's a few more of those around? I mean, they're all coming, obviously. Getting rid of our people's jobs.
Crazy. I can't believe she's tied with Trump in the polls. It depends what polls you're watching. Always winning.
I heard a couple of bad stories yesterday, and I don't want to even. They go in there.
Yeah. Anyway, someone asked me why at my age I'm so concerned about the direction of our country. Honey, I have one word. Grandchildren and our children, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. They dress as doctors like Groucho Marx.
Well, no, that was saying about being negative for the kids. Yeah.
The last thing I will say about politics right here. President Donald Trump was speaking yesterday, folks. Now, here's the kind of guy that he is. Listen to this. A woman fainted in the stands at the Trump rally, and Trump walked out from behind the protective glass to make sure she was okay. That could have been a ploy just to get him to walk away, walk away from the protection. He did it anyway, didn't care about his health, didn't care about him. He cared about the lady that fainted. That's the president you want. All right, honey, what else you got? Anything interesting that you want to throw, just maybe come up with, it doesn't have to be written down. Say something. Say something, my dear.
I got a nail appointment at 1:15.
That's what you got? Okay. Here you go, folks. China.
I know with it.
Here's, like we're saying about this stuff about other countries. China is testing a high-tech drone that can create rain anywhere they want.
That's good for movies.
That's good, boy. I'm going to tell you something. This crazy. Here, look, Swedish scientists create a nano robot that destroys cancer cells from the inside. Why is all these other countries coming up with all this good shit? We can't come up with nothing in this country. Except gas prices. Here it is. Greedy CEOs. I'm sure there's more than just this particular CEO that's greedy. The new Starbucks CEO gets a sign-in bonus of $113 million, one of the largest in history. It's a sign-in bonus to get the job as a CEO. That's the bonus.
So I will give you guys a little bit of fact.
Greedy.
So we had 83 more people laid off at Redfin yesterday.
Wow.
So I'm just saying with this new changes in the real estate market. So fortunately, I was not one of them. But that was a Freudian slip because, but anyways, yeah, we had 83 more people or 82 or 3 more people laid off yesterday with all the new changes going in.
It kind of sucks for the real estate
people. There was some
people.
Very good workers and very good people, but with this new change, it's kind of not working in a lot of people's benefit. It's going to be
interesting what's going to be happening in the future with real estate companies. Because they're taking these drastic changes, and rightfully so in some deals, but, it depends on how you look at it. Here's another one. If Elon Musk spent $1 million a day, honey, it would take him 610 years for him to go broke. Wow.
Well, why don't you send some of that our way?
Send some money to us. Yes. All right. It's another time for another sponsor. And you know what? We love the local, buy local. All the companies that sponsor this show, folks, are, like I said, they're family owned. It's locally owned. And that's what we need in this country to support more of that. Airtight windows and sidings. If you're looking for new windows and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. For honesty and quality, but dependability, do it right with Airtight. Serving the Chicagoland for over 35 years, do it right with Airtight. Call my buddy Louis Pipes at 708-788-5000 and tell him Tony Ocean sent you. Get those windows and sidings done by Buy Local as Shop Local. The only way to go these days. And that's what it's all about. And we are watching Ocean's Pit here with about 10 minutes to go, folks. We're going to go back to some other crazy stuff. I'm trying to come up with some other stuff, honey, that is non-political, just to make
Thank
you happy.
you.
In pigeons.
So
Pigeons. There's a lot of pigeons in this world. Kevin Burke, the CEO of Starbucks, also gets a private jet. He lives in California and his office is in Seattle.
Nice.
All right. The massive pigeon statue will debut in New York in October. This is going to be a giant pigeon statue. Why not? You know how many pigeons are in New York? It's about time they get their due. Nothing wrong with a pigeon.
Due? No
They're
pun
due.
intended?
No pun intended. The Ford, according to ABC News, folks, the Ford Motor Company is moving away from fully electric vehicles and move towards hybrid models. A lot of people don't like the scam of getting the electric car and electric this, electric that. And we know why they want those cars, right, honey? They don't want it to save energy in the life. They want it so they can control you, so they can shut those cars off anytime you don't agree with them. But this hybrid thing, which is half electric and half gas, now that might not be a bad idea. But Ford Company is getting rid of all their electric cars. How about this, folks?
How about this? The irony of
the
this.
irony. So they built, what is that? Impenetrable wall around the Democratic convention, but you still required an ID from everyone.
First of all, where does it say Democrat there?
It is. That's what they're talking about, because I know Joe's a Republican. The irony. So they built an impenetrable wall around their convention.
Penetrable.
And required ID for everyone to enter the venue. You need an ID to enter the venue, but not to vote.
Where did we go last night? Oh, even the where did I go the other night? Teresa Caputo.
Teresa Caputo.
Yeah, they were even checking down everybody. I seen them patting down, even going inside.
Oh yeah. Certain concerts. Illinois lottery winner plays a first person he texted after he won $690,000. You know the first person he texted before his family?
Who?
His boss. And please,
bye-bye.
And
Bye,
his boss
Felicia.
said, and the boss says, please don't quit. Here is the question, guys and girls that are watching. If you made if you won $690,000, I wouldn't quit my job.
I would.
No. Why? You would quit?
Are you really kidding me?
I'm asking you guys out there now who's watching. Richard, Albert, Boyd, anybody that's watching. You won $690,000 right now. Would you call and quit? Would you quit your job? That's the question for today. Craig Olson, would you quit your job? All you guys out there,
1,000%.
$690,000 you just won. Would you quit your job? First person to come on, somebody say something. Dennis, anybody, if you're retired, it's a different story. I'm talking about if you're actually still working a day job or night job, whatever it is. Would you retire if you won $690,000? Retire. Quit your job.
Yes.
Nobody's saying anything right now, so I can't. Nothing. Oh, here you go,
honey.
Thank you. Hi, Dennis. Never an electric
Yolanda.
car for me. I gave my money to. You would give it to the Trump election. Oh, Dennis, thank you so much. Boy, no. See, Boy wouldn't do it. Yeah, good. Natalie says by far. No, Julie says
bye-bye. No, and Natalie says bye-bye.
Now, Julie says no, she needs her insurance.
Julie, that's the only reason I'm still doing what I do.
Does that come with soup? Mark Kapp, another drummer in the Chicagoland area, South
Yolanda,
Side.
I'm not sure because you can go through that money way quickly.
I wouldn't quit my job.
I quit my job probably if I.
I hope nobody's listening.
I know. They all know. They know I want to work another year or two. I've been on the line a couple times, and afterwards I was like,
90,000.
I probably would quit for less than that.
Here he is, folks. Here's a little tidbit for today. The theory of communism may be summed up in one sentence: abolish all private property. Karl Marx. Quote. You guys sent me a lot of good stuff today. And since we're in such a good mood of politics today, Harris, president, what do you call it when they're running for president? The right word. President-elect,
yeah.
right. Kamala Harris is equivalent of the person at work who sleeps with the boss, steals your ideas, and calls them hers, double crosses the boss, gets him fired, and tries to take his job. lies about everything, fails at her job because she never bothers to learn how to do it, wrecks the business by trying to completely change it, and then claims that she will fix it the first day she's in office.
The candidate.
Candidate. Thank you, Albert. Thank you. Just slipping from my lips here. Folks, always some fun and excitement. Tonight, Positano's in Oak Brook. Friday night, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. And the big one, Mars Resort, this Saturday, 4 o'clock, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. The kids are there. It's birthday time, honey. Are you ready?
I couldn't be more ready, dear.
All right, here we go. Pat Harrington. You know who he was?
No.
Pat Harrington, Snyder on the One Day at a Time. Al Pacino turns 84 years old. David Crosby, formerly of the Byrds and Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, celebrating a birthday. Helen Mirren, great act. Replying Bel Saratella from Ocean's Rat Pack. What's up, buddy? Helen Mirren, 78 years old. Matthew Perry from Friends.
God rest his soul.
John Stamos turns
I love John.
60 years old. Coco Chanel. And Chanel, my mother loves that perfume.
Yeah.
Chanel. John Deacon, bass player of the band Queen, turned 72 years old. Kay Lenz, she was an actress in 71. Cher turns 78 years old. Meredith Baxter is 75 years old, and Michael Gross is 75 years old from the show with Michael J. Fox. What was that called?
Oh my gosh.
Family Ties.
Family Ties.
And
thank
they
you.
both turned 75. Eddie Olczyk turns 58 years old. Hockey at its finest. Let's see here. Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin turns 75 years old. My godmother, if you're watching, Victoria, my godmother, a couple days ago, her birthday. Happy birthday. Bobby Caldwell, great jazz blues singer, the great Bobby Caldwell, which we worked with at the Pack is Back. He played Frank Sinatra in that show when I played Dean Martin. Jose Posada, one of the greatest catchers ever with the New York Yankees, former New York Yankee, 54 years old. Robert Redford, celebrating a birthday,
my mother
folks.
used to love him.
And Mr. A, Kenneth Antonelli.
Happy birthday,
Mr. A. Happy birthday.
And our son Joey tomorrow. I won't be here, but Tony will be. But start out the birthday weekend to our son Joey.
There was Danny Mazzi. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Armando Supermarkets. How you doing? Yeah, I know she hates Trump and all those people are going to leave the country. I bet you they never leave the country when he becomes president of the United States. We have a lot. Tomorrow is Friday, folks, and we got a lot more to talk about. We are actually, it's interesting to be able to do this kind of show. And let's throw some other birthdays. Sybil Shepherd, 74 years old, honey. Bridget Fonda, 60 years old. Boy. Count Basie, honey. Count Basie's birthday.
Oh, yes.
And one of the greatest baseball players ever. These birthdays are a couple days late, so they're in the 3 or 4 days that pass because I can't see them all in 1 day, 1 hour. Another great birthday player born on August 18th. This is going back. You still got 2 minutes. Roberto Clemente, one of the greatest baseball players ever, with the former Pittsburgh Pirates. Very, very cool. Barbara Streisand, honey, 82 years old. Baba. Let's leave you this, folks. Now, this is something that former President Donald Trump said he's going to do.
All right, I'm done.
No, wait a minute. We still got time yet.
I'm done.
Well, you can't come up with anything, so I can't have dead air. This is good, but this is good news. This is good news. President Trump has announced that all military members who were discharged for refusing the COVID mandate will be reinstated and receive full back pay along with formal apology from the United States government. What do you think about that, honey?
Right on.
Let me ask you something. Forget about the political thing. What about the police officers and the nurses and the teachers and everybody that got fired? Shh, thank you, Tony. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't like ball player, but great.
No, we'll see him on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Let's
go back to this. This got nothing to do with it, but remember the teachers, policemen, nurses, everybody that got fired because they wouldn't take the shot. Do you think they all should have been rehired and all back pay? In your opinion?
Funny story.
Yeah.
Our son Tony.
He was a union guy.
He lost his job during COVID.
Even
and
the
he's back
union-
at the same job.
But even the union wouldn't back him.
Nope.
Even the union wouldn't back him. And then what do? They call him back a year or two later.
Well, he couldn't work because of my mom. At the time, my mom was living with us.
Yeah.
And so they ended up letting him go.
Yeah.
So long of the short, he's back at the same company again. But
yeah, but I'm talking about back pay.
And it wasn't because he didn't get the shot.
Right,
because
exactly. Just because they wouldn't come to work. But I'm talking about the people who did get fired because they didn't take the shot. And there's a lot of people. I mean, first responders, there was a lot.
Okay, guys, it's 1:00. My nail appointment. They're waiting for me.
You can go. Just see that.
People have to go back to work.
But we're talking now. Okay. Anyway.
We're talking now.
Wait till we start talking about The Bachelor and I destroy that. All right. I'm just talking facts here. Enjoy the rest of the day. Be happy.
You too, Jeanette.
Thank you, guys. Guys, tonight, Positano's in Oak Brook. It's jumping. If you like the old Jillies, come to Positano's tonight. It's like that atmosphere. Me and Lisa P, Jerry Jams. I'm sure we'll hopefully Felix Greco. Maybe we get Ronnie. Maybe we get Louis Pipes. We don't know who's going to show up, but will be interesting to see tonight. And don't forget Mars, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, this Saturday. Guys, let's thank our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Guys, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and Mesa, Arizona. Ace is the place, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, we'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon, lunchtime fun. And guys, remember a couple things. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment, which is very important. And remember, folks, be kind to everyone. We're not all going to get along. And remember one thing, which is another thing that's important. Vote. Because put it this way, if Kamala Harris wins and you're upset about it and you didn't vote, you can't bitch. If Donald Trump becomes president of the United States and you're upset about it and you didn't vote, you can't bitch. Gotta go vote. Go to the polls. Even she votes.
Oh, I vote.
She votes. Vote.
For pumpkin. I vote
and
pumpkin.
Most important, guys, the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Thank you guys for watching. Share the show if you can. Tomorrow we'll be back. And thank you for the people who give you your opinions and stuff, good or bad. I appreciate it all. Because you know what? That's what the party's about. That's what life is about. We're not all going to agree. But we're going to try to have fun. We're going to try to go get through this crazy world. And especially the next couple months, it's going to be a little nutty. Guys, have an incredible day. Say goodbye, Laura.
Goodbye, Laura.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Do you think I need him? Getting
her nails done. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
See you next time.
She'll have her nails done.
I'll have my nails done in about 2 hours.
In 2 hours.
Okay.
Bye-bye, guys. Ciao. Bye-bye. Arrivederci, Roma.